Hey you guys, it's T Janae back with another video, and today I'm going to be showing you how I do a natural look on one of my clients. I already did one of her brows, so now I'm just brushing them out, making sure all the hairs are in place, and then I'm going to start at the end of her tail. I said the end of her tail, the tail of her brow, and then fill it in until I get it to the desired thickness. And when I'm filling in the brows, I don't really focus on how good they look once I'm filling them in. I just brush them out and make sure they're even in the shading, because once I put the concealer around them, that's going to fix them up regardless of how they look. So I usually just put the concealer on the back of my hand, and then I take the round flat brush and I just outline the brows and try to make sure they're as similar as possible. And then I'm using a lighter concealer right in the brow bone to make it just pop a little bit more. And something that I've recently learned is that lifting the brow helps with blending. Whether it's concealer, eyeshadow, it just really helps me and makes everything look so much smoother. Now I'm just going to be taking my concealer and doing the same thing to the top and blend that right out. Now I'm just going to pop some concealer on her lids to make that skin an even tone for my eyeshadow. Onto eyeshadow, I'm just going to pop this light brown all throughout her crease. Now I'm going to be adding a darker brown to add a little dimension to her eyes. Now I'm just going to lightly add a little bit of yellow to her lid, and then on top of it I'm going to add a little bit of gold pigment just to brighten it up a little bit. Now I'm blending out the outer corners and around the top just to make sure there are no harsh lines. And now I'm just adding a little thin liner to keep it natural but add a little pizzazz. Now I'm applying the Maybelline Fit Me foundation in the shade 330. now I'm just gonna be tapping it all into her skin. Now I'm going to be using my Ruby Kisses concealer in the shade Golden Honey. I'm like 99.9% sure it's Golden Honey. And I'm going to be putting it under her eyes, nose, chin, forehead, just to brighten up certain areas. And I forgot the contour. Let me add that. This is the Maybelline foundation in the shade 360. Now I'm just taking my small blending brush and I'm buffing in very lightly the Fenty Beauty setting powder in the shade Honey. Now I'm just going to bronze her face up in the same places that I contoured using the Black Radiance Light to Medium Contour Palette. Now using the same light and dark browns I used earlier for her eyeshadow, I'm just going to put a little bit of shadow on her bottom lid. Now I'm adding a light highlight.
You said that I was all you'd ever want. You said that we were fine. You swore that you were never.
Now using my Duo Lash Glue, I'm gonna line her waterline. Well, that's not waterline, her lash line, and then I'm just gonna pop the lashes on.
You told me lies behind my back. I don't know where am I.
Now I'm just gonna add a little highlight to my brow bones. I added a sheer pink gloss, and this is the final look. Make sure you guys like and comment on this video, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel.